Hello, everyone. Does everyone have a good day?
Yeah.
Okay. So, greetings, everyone. My name is Dave. Oh, okay. Greetings, everyone. My name is Dave, or you could call me by this name. And today, I'm gonna present about books. So let's get through the table of contents. So first we got introduction, importance, reality, and conclusions. So before we get into any specific details, I want to ask you a question. So what is actually a book? Well, here's my definition of it. Well, books are just simply pages with written words on it and bound together and protected by a cover. So despite its humble origin, what does it bring to humanity? So we got three parts. Number one, we got upgrade your knowledge. Number two, it got challenge imagination. And the last one is grant you to utilize in real life. I'm gonna give a quick explanation for this. So as humans, we learn, we absorb knowledge to want to understand the world's motor. So books is a great tool for us to upgrade our understanding what's the world evolving. Second is challenge imaginations. Have you guys ever read books like folk tales, fairy tales, or stories? So after you read it, it will help you challenge your creativity, become more creative, and create a world that you yourself think of. And lastly, it's grant you to utilize in real life. Have you guys read educational purpose books? And there's a small part called real life experience. So what I'm trying to say is, books not only give you information to absorb it, but also teach you how to use it in real life problems. So books are like your sons because they absorb information and pass to other generations. So imagine books is like a human. When they came across an information that they are very fond of, they could share it to other people. So the line would expand and become more complex until there's a dead end. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how writers write their books. So it all starts when they came across a newspaper or somebody's books. After that, they're gonna gain the information in their head and turn it into a light bulb. After that, the light bulb will go to a process where they will filter the main ones and get rid of the redundant ones. Lastly, they will game it all together and become the main story. And last, they write and publish it. So in the reality, it's very heartbroken. We're not paying much attention to our books like we used to do. As instead, we spend most of our time on electronic devices. If I ask you how much time do you spend on books, you say it's approximately about 3 to 4 minutes. But if I said that, how much time do you spend on your phones or computers, you might say it takes up to 3 to 4 hours. So I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to think, what is life without books? Have you got your own answer? Well, here's my answer. Oh, sorry. As Thomas Jefferson quote, a room without books is like life without meaning. I have the same idea too. Like life without books is like world without motor. Books contain a, sorry guys. Books contain a very important knowledge, but we don't use it, which means it's make our life less smart, and also the world will not evolve as it used to be. So here is my comparison between books and videos. So this is most people's opinion about studying with book or studying with YouTube. So a lot of people think is this thing is very convenient. But when you watch a YouTube video, you cannot remember instantly. You gotta write it down a piece of note paper. So why don't you just read books? Books is the definition of written information in pages. Also reduce the time for you to understand the information. So what should we do to maintain our habit of reading? Number one, you should choose a book that you really like. Don't choose a book like randomly. Choose a book you're really interested in. Second, create a game for yourself, right? You guys like games too. So instead of trying to scan it through pages, why don't take a guessing game? You read carefully through the lines and find the word that you don't understand. Try to use the other words previously to make sure you understand exactly. Well, it'll take about 5 minutes. And if you don't really understand, you could use the internet. So here are some funny internets that I found it amusing. So please take a look. So, in conclusion, books are very important. They will show their value when we read them. Remember, books are good friends. They're not bad. Thank you for listening.